So really excited to hear a bit more about your story. In your bio, you mentioned that when you were younger, you actually had to walk for water. You've done this. You are now helping to fight against what you had to do when you were younger. So excited to hear about that. I have a feeling that plays into what I'm about to ask you, but you're going to school for water and environmental engineering. Can you tell us a little bit more about what sparked your interest here and what made you go to school for that?
Thank you, Caris. Why I chose water engineering is because I grew up in a community that is a region that is located in semi-arid part of Kenya, and it has shortage of water, and the little rainfall that falls in those regions are not collected because the communities there don't have access to storage facilities. So, and the water we used to drink in these places from the mud dams, and some are from the shallow wells. And this water is not safe for the human consumption. And so these people have many infections, diseases from drinking such water. So the pursuing water engineering was the only option for me to change the livelihood of these people. And the reason I took the course is that only 15% of students in Kenya are female who are taking engineering course. And during this period, before I joined, I heard many voices telling me that this one is not meant for ladies, this one is hard, you can't do sciences. I became deaf to those voices and took the challenge, and I'm going to move it forward. And I want access to clean water be a right to everyone in the world, whatever your location, whatever your social standard is. Everyone has a right to have access to clean water. So, and I also want to change the mentality of people that women are not supposed to be in science fields. Science is for people who are curious. As long as you're curious and you want to have the facts in your hands, then you can come to a science field to get all your curiosities answered. So as a challenge, I took that, and I also reached girls at a personal level and encouraged them with my story so that they can be a change we've always wished for. Just to close this, they told me you can't make it. They told me it's difficult. They told me you are not strong enough, but I didn't listen, and they hated it. And now they respect me. Thank you.
Messer, I love that. Thank you for, you just summarized this whole event. We could end it now if we wanted. But, I love what you said. You just became deaf to the voices that were saying you shouldn't go into engineering. And I love that, because we need more women in these STEM fields doing this work, because we're up and coming, we're leading the charge, and this is how it should be. So I'm so happy you didn't listen and you went into your field. I think that's so important. And we are so lucky that we're the ones who get to work with you doing this. So thank you for telling a little bit more about your story. That was wonderful.